ban in this matchup.
Things are looking pretty good for Life now.
Yeah, there's one win away from victory. More banter in the chat.
These guys just love to talk smack before the game.
Dream says he's really pissed.
Especially losing like that, I can imagine. Now he's going to play on Expedition Lost, and things are going to be even hotter here.
All right, Expedition Lost. Not the map Terrans like to play against Zergzon. The lobby is loaded. Life, one win away from moving on to the semis, where he might be able to win this tournament. A tournament that, a tournament win. Dream denied him the ability to even try last time. Let's see if Dream can tie it up, or if Life's going to close it out.
KT roster Life, 이승현 vs SK텔레콤 T1 Dream, 조종혁.
Down near the bottom left in purple, it's Life. KT Rolster feeling a bit sick today.
Up here in the top right, we got Dream. Has to win this game to stay in it. If he loses, he's going home.
Saw in the chat, Life said all these games have gone by so fast. This was in the lobby chat we had just earlier. And Dream said it's because you keep playing these dirty games. You're playing such a dirty style.
I like it. That's exciting, man.
It's just, I love this trash talk. It's like, I feel like a rivalry is forming here.
I think a rivalry formed the moment their Life lost that best of, what was it, best of 7 to Dream? Yeah. I think then and there, like, people saw how close these guys were to each other, like, and they're around the same age. They're kind of, at the top of their game at the same time. Like, it's only natural. They form this intense rivalry, and both of them are just such a higher level than most of the other players here. World champions.
That's the thing that we don't actually have as much in StarCraft 2 as I wish we did, is rivalries. It's something that's great in sports. There was just recently a very popular televised event, a boxing match that happened yesterday. A rivalry is created just off of hype, right? And I feel like in Korea, especially, players are very polite to each other, and rivalries don't form too often for this reason. But you see players like Parting starting to get some enemies.
Yeah, he actually makes a lot of enemies. Let's be real.
Ooh, look at this. By the way, we have a pool first versus CC first. Life could actually do some serious damage here.
Yeah, he could. He could try to get in there and find something. See how many links he makes behind this as well.
Even just 4 might slow this down.
He could just be expecting another Reaper opening, so he wants to go for, like a link counter attack, try and cancel the SCV in the natural, but it's going to be an even faster CC than he thought, so maybe if he can jump on top of the Marines, he can do something.
Yeah.
I think, like, a lot of the people in StarCraft also kind of, like, step back from the smack talk, because the game in itself is just so frustrating when you lose. Like, you're going to add, like, another layer to that when you start, like, losing to someone that you hate or, like, someone you started something with.
Yeah.
So then it just gets, like, another level, and, like, maybe that's just a little too stressful for a lot of people.
Sure.
Like, Parting, like, he's fantastic. Everyone loves him for it, but I'm sure, like, if he loses to someone that he's, like, creating a lot of smack talk with, that guy hates him, beats his ass, he's just going to feel 100 times worse.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of rivalries and the curse of them, right?
Yeah.
So these 4 links that he commits to are just barely not going to be able to stop the CC, of course, but as you were saying, maybe he could jump on those Marines is the more reasonable expectation here.
Yeah, at the very least, he's going to force SCVs to be pulled from the main line to help this Marine come out and kind of deal with them.
Yep.
So you might be able to get a couple of SCV kills.
Here's the cancel on the bunker. Isn't going to be a dramatic amount of damage, but certainly very annoying.
Yeah, look at that. A lot of SCVs pulled, actually.
Yeah, let's see how many kills. Oh, he just walled himself out there.
Oh, that's actually a huge mistake from...
It's almost like a panic move there. Like, he's, like, scared there's more links coming or something.
Not going to find the last kill. But still, 2 SCVs for that? Totally worth it.
Plus the lost mining time. That was great.
Good start. This gas is opening as well from Live. I like this a lot too. We did scout it, was CC first. It was like, okay, obviously no Reapers are going to be coming at me anytime soon.
Yeah.
Or at all, really, because you're not going to make Reapers later.
I wonder what follow-up Dream is going to do here. He's just going to drop a third CC down here in a second. I think he will.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Factory Hellion, Banshee with a third CC into that bio play that we just see so much.
And yeah, there it is. And this is very well hidden from Life. Life's Overlord at the left of the natural. The factory, complete now. We can start adding some Hellions as soon as that depot finishes.
There we go.
It's like Jake and I are like on the same page. We're like, where are the Hellions up? There they are.
There they are. And we'll see if there's going to be a tech lab behind this as well. It'll really put the icing on the cake. I think it will be, considering we don't see any more Marines coming out. Yeah.
That placement is perfect.
Yeah.
We have a Roach Warren coming up for Life here.
Interesting.
Not necessarily for aggression. Well, with the lair coming up, starts to feel that way, actually.
Yeah, might be looking at some aggression here. I don't know how well it's going to go down, though, considering we do see that Banshee tech on the way. Once Banshees are out, Roaches become far less useful.
Yeah. Okay. So whenever here, starting to pick off these tumors. Small victories, but going to make holding onto that third base a lot tougher. Since that isn't Life's game plan here, he's not too concerned about it. Let's see how many Roaches he commits to. He's got 10 larvae right now, and he hasn't finished that Overlord yet. When that Overlord finishes, I guess we'll get a taste of...
Oh, I was about to call it. I was like, looking at this Overlord we have like near the natural of Dream, this is where the Nidus is going to be.
Yeah, look at that movement, too.
Yeah, he's waiting to throw down a Nidus to the front door of Dream and try and end this game. Does Life want to show the Roaches this early? I don't know if he should. I don't know. He's going to.
Okay. All right, let's see. He's moving the factory back. He might be able to make a safety siege tank if he's really feeling scared about it. I would in this situation. He needs a tech lab for it, though.
Well, let's see if he makes one.
Adding 2 barracks as well. It's going to help him produce a few more units. I mean, we're getting very close to that moment where the Nidus is going to go up, but...
I think that it's just going to be... It's going to come down to the Banshee. Here we go. Nidus starts.
Okay, no siege tank, double E-bays. He has no idea what he's up against. He must think these are safety Roaches. All of his units are out of position. He's not going to know about this until the Nidus pops. There's no bunkers.
Life needs to maybe block the front door as well to stop any counterattacks, but here we go.
All right.
It's a bunker with 3 Marines in it against this Mitch.
Here we go. Hellions trying to come home here. Trying to line up some shots. A lot of SCV repairs. There's the Banshee. The Queen's at the back here. So important. Second Banshee's now here as well. Roaches do start to fall here. Good targeting with those Banshees. And he's distracting those Queens with the Hellions at the back.
Yeah, but look at this Banshee getting low. One of them at least.
He needs to repair the Banshees as well. He could be repairing those too, but he holds for now. And the bunkers are starting to finish.
Yep. More and more Roachling on the way coming out there.
And Life's transitioning 10 drones on the way.
Oh, wow. Simply transitioning from here.
He has a third base.
He's got a third base. He also killed 10 SCVs.
And he's got a Spire on the way. I like the transition. What do you think?
I like it. I think it's going to be hard to come back though because the Terrans already got their bio up and running essentially. Stim's about to finish. +1 is on the way already as well.
Yeah, he's got those double E-bays, which I thought might end up actually coming back to bite him. 3 Hellions are going to get a few drone kills over here at the third base.
Oh yeah. See, this is an awkward position for Life. Hard to say if it's going to be worth it in the end. He's going to get hit.
The Nidus is still alive too, which gives him a little bit more mobility to harass. 5 drones in total killed there. And moving that CC over like Dream wants to do right now is actually going to be quite a bit of difficulty without clearing that creep that he doesn't know is there. So he actually has no idea where the Nidus is. He's probably expecting it to be further to the south. There's even a tumor here from the Queen, so getting this base up is actually going to be quite a pain.
Yeah, it's going to take some time. Maybe you want to try for the bottom right.
He really might want to consider that.
Yeah. He's going to have to scan if he wants to get rid of it,
He's
too.
even putting a turret down.
Fair enough.
He's going to actually start slightly long distance mining with that CC. That's how desperate he is to get this mining up.
It's going to be Life kind of stabilized from here. It's fully saturated the third base. Doesn't have any upgrades going on his Lings just yet, which is something to worry about. He doesn't want to get too far behind or it's going to be like a big, big problem in the mid game here.
Making a macro hatch. How many siege tanks did Dream make? Did he just make 1? Yeah, just one. Okay, just keeping that in mind in case there's counterattacks.
Here we go, big counterattack actually. Black's going to be prepared for it though. It's more than enough roaches. Still losing a couple of queens.
Not the end of the world. Kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Meatless are out here. I don't think Dream saw that. And he definitely doesn't have a turret at his third base.
No bases actually have turrets currently. He does have a lot of Marines though.
Scary thought. What if he runs into these Meatless with Medivacs? That could be pretty frustrating.
I think it's going to happen.
Look at that. It is.
Oops, surprise. Going to fly by.
He needs to drop him out. He needs to drop him out right now. Actually, Life does not want to fight this. He does not want to stick around. He's going to lose a Meatless. So close. Oh.
Yeah, at least Life knows where it is, but Life is going to be dealing with his aggression for a very long time now.
Great control here by Dream, but again, the third base is under fire now. He's got all those roaches over there just like before, but they're not very mobile. He's going to be able to run into the natural now, or fly, I should say, with those Medivacs. You need to send those roaches back over here. And Life sends everything back, which Dream is okay with, because he's just going to get 2-2. Trade against a few of these links.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem coming into this mid-game here. Life hasn't even started his upgrades yet, and he's up against 1-1 Marines that have 2-2 on the way. He has to make something happen. I think Life might just be going for an all-in behind this. He's just making lings non-stop. He starts the upgrades now, but man, they are so late.
They're very far behind.
They are so late.
They were more than a set behind, so there's going to be a very small window where it's actually 2-2 versus 0-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a big, big problem. And I'm sure Dream is going to gear up for that big attack as well.
Here come the Meatless. Running towards the main base. There's a lot of them, and he actually doesn't have any units nearby. So this could actually do a ton of damage. You can pick off some very expensive and very long-to-build reactors here.
There's no turret either.
Yeah.
There's no turret in the STV line. He doesn't know that, though. So instead, he's going to go for the add-ons.
Going to really hurt the Marine production. Also going to hurt the Widowmine production. These Widowmines are going to ward these out, and Dream's trying to go for the catch here. And is he going to get it? Ooh. He's going to get 1, 2?
Only 1.
Only 1.
Not bad.
Triple Widowmine drop heading in. Might get a Banshee. Forcing the stem. Gets 2 Banshees it looks like he's going to get. Banshees can't boost. Oh! And these Widowmines do have their burrowing upgrade.
Oh, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, he got a gas, unfortunately. Only 7.
All right. Not as bad as it could have been.
Lost the medevac for it, too. Yeah. He's so lucky that first one hit the drone that went into the extractor.
Yeah, that is very lucky. Could have targeted that a little bit better. Now Life is saturated his 4th base as well, so Life is, he's got the economy lead at this point. He's just behind when it comes to upgrades, though, which is going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
And now he's dealing with also Widow Mines with Burrow upgrade, so it's going to get a little bit trickier as well, engaging this army.
Dream is expecting an all-in. You could tell the way he's positioned his units instead of attacking right now with the 2-2.
Absolutely, right.
And he has these barracks placed in the front so they can reinforce quickly. They're also going to be able to block, serve as a wall versus attacking units. He's even got a CC added over there, so he's totally expecting Life to just come crashing in with an all-in. And now that he hasn't seen one, I think he's starting to feel pretty relieved, and he might start moving out. He's got 3-3 on the way. Life has built a healthy Meatless count of 20 right now.
Yep, and I think we are going to see Life transition to Tier 3 eventually. He's starting making that infestation pit now. Very good idea considering the situation. Life is not going to be finding a kill move anytime soon.
Widow Mines do get cleaned up here pretty easily.
Life actually cleaned up the drop as well. And Life is going to start on the tech lab. Also out of stem.
Forces a stem. Doesn't stop concussive shells. Not the most annoying thing. Be careful engaging like this. Picking off a Widow Mine and a few of these units. 19 more Banelings on the way. Life very safe to survive a bit longer here. Hive is on the way now finally.
This actually might trigger an attack. Life has seen the gold base as the 4th base for Dream, so he's going to probably posture up here, go for a big attack, because he cannot afford to let this go up.
Dream has such a large Marine count. He's 65 Marines on the map. Not a lot of Marauders though, and ooh, some really good Baneling hits here. There's the splitting.
Oh, wiping out a lot of Widow Mines as well, but he's run out of Banelings at the front.
All right, Marauders at the front here. Needs a split again. Does not have enough. He wants to fall back to these Widow Mines. 3 Widow Mines here. Decent hits on those Widow Mines. That one not so much. Life is actually just going to push through here.
Yeah, that Widow Mine actually wiped out a lot of Marines as well.
Yeah.
And this door going to get shut down. More reinforcements coming. That might be enough. As I say that, more links come in from the side.
Widow Mine's going to get some good hits on them though. The planetary will survive. Great control here by Dream, but Life, with all this aggression, is just still remaining ahead in supply, continuing to attack. Dream needs that gold base now with all the money he's spending to replenish these units.
This is looking a lot like the games we did see in the Star League. Life is just being super hyper-aggressive. He knows he has to stop this 4th base at this point. He's invested so much Ling Bane into it. He's going to create a counter-attack with these mutas, maybe force enough units to come back.
There's definitely going to force these SCVs off the line for sure. And this does open up an opportunity. While these units come back to defend, this planetary is a bit exposed.
Failing do get the hit off, actually.
And he's just going to try to burst it down. That's very expensive, but I feel like very worth it.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it. That was the one really scary thing for the Zerg at this point in the game. Like, I have to get rid of this base. Otherwise, the Terran just has way too much money for the rest of the game.
And Dream doesn't have the army right now to punish him across the map. He's going to try for it, but the problem is he's losing all of his SCVs. It's almost like Dream's forced into an all-in right now.
He essentially is. He has to do damage. He has to even up the economy at this point.
I just don't think this is an army that's big enough to do that.
I don't think so, especially when you see the economic damage these mutas are still doing to all of Dream's bases right now.
Okay, 3-3 Marines versus these Mulas. Definitely doesn't want to fight that, but look at this huge Link counterattack. Life knows it's going to take Dream way too long to actually kill all of his bases, so he can just go for the kill here with a massive amount of links. He has 68 links on the map right now, plus all these Mutalists. And this base is going to go down.
So many SCVs going down, yeah. This is looking fantastic for Life. The counterattack was the right choice at this point.
The only thing that I worry about for Life is Widow Mines on the defensive here, plus these barracks are all set up just for that all-in earlier. This is an issue because Dream can now fall back to this fortified position. And even though he lost a lot of his bank, so did Life with all these engagements. And Life is now, okay, he didn't lose as many harvesters as I thought. He lost 19, but he's still at 65, so I guess he's going to be okay.
He must have saved a lot, pulled a lot back. And yeah, he does have 33 on the way, which is a big deal in this situation as well.
The orbital survived. Those are Dream has so many barracks he's not even using right now.
Well, he just can't. I mean, look at the economy. He's only on one base right now. It's not even fully saturated. Life in a commanding position, up 2 bases.
Trying to kill these rock towers to give him a little bit more space. Oh, he's actually going to lose a few of his own units that way. Lost a Widow Mine and I think a Marauder there.
All those mutas are in the red right now. He's got to be so careful with them.
3 turrets right there. 1 Marine kills like 4 mutas.
Yeah, it's just too much.
He's like, I'm not even going to fight that 1 turret.
He's actually just going to buy a lot of time with these mutas to clean out his natural once again.
Dream has no money. He's down to 26 harvesters.
And he's got this attack though, which might do a lot. A lot of Link Bane for Life, but he's got to be careful of the Widow Mines. And the Thor is soaking up a lot of hits.
Yep. A lot of Mutalists going down actually back at that base as well, just because he fought against a 3-3 with that. This is still just too much life here. He's actually going to surround on both sides now. And if this army dies, Dream dies with it. He's got nothing else.
Yeah, there's not much else at all. He's run out of steam, and he's half the supply of life right now.
I think this is just too much. Even with all the Mutalist losses he took, he's got enough here.
He's just relentless with them as well. You know, he's been between these bases so many times at this point. The amount of SCVs these mutas have killed this game is ridiculous.
All right.
Get out. All of them intact as well.
Yeah. All right. This might be the killing blow. There's Widow Mines. Oh, just barely escaped those.
There we go. The big attack. This could be the one that ends it. There's no AoE left over for this Terran.
There's nothing.
Just Marines, and it's actually Life cancels the 3-3. Sorry.
If Life dances his Zerglings here, it might be the perfect ending.
That would be just so mean, but so right.
GG. Life takes it.
Revenge.
Revenge is sweet. We'll have to wait and see if Life can make it to the finals. He's made it to the semis at least so far. Dream showing us a great series as well, but Life the better player today despite his condition being a bit off.
Really explosive games. As expected, you know, from these two players. Life just being taken it to a whole new level, especially with that second win of his. Muta Ling. Absolutely insane.
Ooh, that was a crazy game, man.
It's a dream talking with Hero, actually.
Yeah. Even the CJ coach is like, maybe you shouldn't talk to him right now.
This is awkward, man. Leave him alone, he looks lost.
Hero bringing his hair back to his normal style today. He was going a bit crazy with that yesterday.
I saw that, actually.
All right, we're going to take that interview now with live